What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. So today's detail is the worst one I've ever done. A friend of mine called me up to my dad's car. It sat the whole of lockdown. It's full of mold. Can you deal with it? And I said, of course I can. So we got it here today. Let's jump in. I'll show you what this looks like, but it is disgusting. Okay guys, so we got a car at dealership, just literally washed it at the unit to get it nice and clean on the outside. So inside, open a window, respirator or any sort of mask. You don't want mold spores going in your nose, give you worse than the vid. So now, Hoover's your friend. Hoover up as much of this as you can before you start using scrubbing brushes and products and rubbing it into the fabrics. You really want to try and get it all out. So we're going to start with the hoover up everything, then we're going to roll on to a drill brush and APC all-purpose cleaner. So we use G101. It's really strong. It burns your fingers if you don't water it down enough, and that will burn through the mold and kill it. Then after we've done that, we're going to come with a steam cleaner. We're going to steam everything, making sure that again all of that bacteria is as dead as it possibly can be. Then we're going to wet wax the seats after that, wipe everything down. Then we're at our normal detailing. We're using a finishing spray, dusting, make sure everything's as nice as it can be. If there is any stains, obviously we've got the Auto Smart carpet dye that will put wet as and where we need. But hopefully it's a 13 plate car. We haven't got too much wear on stuff. I'm going to stop talking. We'll jump straight in. Let's get rid of this mold. So, I hoovered everything out as much as I could, respirator on, dry drill brush. The reason why I use a dry drill brush is I'm trying to get as much of the spores out and up without putting a chemical on top and rubbing it in. Getting it all out dry is better for getting as much of that mold out as possible. So, if we have a look now, it's had the first blast. It's looking a hell of a lot better. It just looks dirty now. Comes out of the carpet, it's a lot easier. So the next step is we need to get all of, obviously you can see all these little dots, yeah, that's all mold. So we're going to wipe down all of the plastics, all the back, and just start to get all of the plastics sprayed down with APC. And then we're going to get the steamer out, APC on everything. So obviously this car had a water leak in the boot, so there was still some water in there. So I put obviously the release hole through here, so hopefully that will let any water out, but not my job to fix it, just to clean it. So everything's been drilled and wiped. It's just looking all right, but now we need to make sure that we kill the mold on all the plastics, which is the easy bit really. And we're going to wipe it, then steam clean. So we got everything hoovered out, everything wiped down. I just sprayed everything with wiped it down as well. The lighting obviously is going to get worse because it's getting dark now. But everything has been wiped down now with APC. So at this point it's not looking too bad at all. Obviously we're going to improve on that more with the steam cleaner. So now I'm going to steam clean everything.
I wanna get you one more time. I really wanna cross the line. I do it all before I die. I wanna get it on tonight. I wanna get you one more time. I really wanna cross the line. I wanna get you one more time, one more time, one more time, one more time. I want it one more time. I really need to make it right. Energy I overdose, 'cause I'm ready to reload. I need it one more time, but baby then again twice. But I don't know if I'm ready to let go. I'm gonna have you one more time. I'm gonna hit it one more night with you, with you. I am committed 'cause I know it's you I want. Hope I never see you go home. Oh, come along. I'm gonna have you one more time. I'm gonna have you one more night. I wanna get you one more time. I really wanna cross the line. I do it all before I die. I wanna get it on tonight. I wanna get you one more time. I really wanna cross the line. I wanna get you one more time, one more time, one more time, one more time. Ooh, this time I wanna take it slow. I don't need my phone.
Okay, so from my face you can probably tell that I am tired now. A beast, it was a beast. So just did a first round of wet, as you saw, and they look alright, but focus. I'm gonna wait until the morning. Obviously it's pitch black now. The lighting's good here, but it's not phenomenal, so I can't see every little mark. So I'm gonna leave it, all the doors open overnight, come back tomorrow 7 AM. There was water in the boot, so hopefully he's fixed that problem. But I've got the boot carpet drying next to the radiator, so that will be fully dried out. This will all dry in the morning, and we'll see. Sometimes when things are wet, you know, they look cleaner than they actually are. So I'm gonna get some sleep, and I will be back here in exactly 12 hours from now, so plenty of time to sleep. So I see you in the morning, guys. Day 2, good morning. So I've been here for about, I don't know, half an hour or so, waiting for the sun to come up, which it now is starting to. Whilst I waited, I just dressed the plastics with some plastic dressing and did the glass, so that's all nice and clean. The seats don't look too bad. I'm thinking I might just go back over them one more time, just to, I got time. So, I mean, they're good. put the boot carpet back in, just have a steamer on. He starts steaming those mats out. He's got some rubber mats that he has for the car. So we still got to do another hoover because bits just come out everywhere. So that was on the radiator overnight, so that's now nice and dry. The floor's still a little bit wet, so, but yeah, we are very close to being done. So let's get the steamer up to temperature, sort these mats out, at which point the lighting is going to be much improved. It already is pretty good. We'll have another look at these seats and start putting the car back together. So obviously the final steps, really make sure that the seats are nice and clean, less than there's any mold now, because obviously we've hit it with APC, we've hit it with the steamer, so we've killed any of that. More the fact that the car's done 150,000 miles and it's got dirt in the seats, so that's more of a, from here on out, it's detailing, it's not getting rid of mold. The mold's gone, the car smells a lot better. I have just used some kind of like Febreze fabric fresh to soak into the fabrics to absorb any smells. Still got to wipe down the headliner, some few bits on there. But yeah, this sort of detail is an absolute nightmare because you have to do every single inch of the car, otherwise it comes back. And then we just whack some, obviously I've washed the car, I just need to whack some glaze and wax on the top to make it even shinier, so that when the customer comes to pick up their car, they're like, wow, it looks absolutely amazing. So let's crack on. So there we go, guys. That is how I do it. I'm not saying it's the right way. There's going to be people that have their opinions, but it works. The mold doesn't come back, and the car looks sick. So, as always, like, subscribe. You know the vibe. I'll see you in the next one, guys.